Hello, my motor enthusiasts. Brace yourselves for a treat. Mercedes team boss Toto Wolff has laid bare the team's tumultuous journey with the W15 car. After some hitches in previous seasons, they've revamped the design for the 2024 season and are now at the sharp end of the live testing process. Their Japanese Grand Prix weekend started promisingly, with Lewis Hamilton even dubbing Friday's free practice one their best session of the year. Sadly, race day told a different tale. Despite early struggles, Wolff remains upbeat, expressing faith in the data guiding them towards success. The next stop, the Chinese Grand Prix, and hopefully a smoother ride for Mercedes, currently teetering in fourth place in the constructors' standings. Let's see if they can shift gears there, shall we? Welcome back, speed lovers. I'm your host, Enzo Watts.
And I'm your resident commentator, William.
We'll be your guides on the fast track of Formula One here on F1 Motor Fever podcast. Don't forget to subscribe and hit that notification bell. Full throttle, let's jump right in. So, Toto Wolff admits that Mercedes is in a phase of live testing as they grapple to understand their new W15. After a couple of rough seasons, they've decided to change tack with the car for 2024. Both Hamilton and Russell were fairly optimistic at the Japanese Grand Prix, with Hamilton even describing their free practice one as their best session of the year so far. Sounds promising, doesn't it?
Indeed. Although race day was a bit of a pothole, with Hamilton struggling with huge understeer and ending the race in 9th place, while Russell finished 3 seconds ahead in 7th. It's clear the team is still ironing out some issues.
But here's the thing. Despite these rough patches, Wolff sees it all as a part of the process of fine-tuning the car. He acknowledged the poor first stint, but felt the second and third stints were quite positive. He says, "It is live testing now for us. They're learning as they go."
Yes, according to Wolff, they have a much better understanding of the W15 now, with lots more data to point us in the right direction. He's confident, even if it's not quite showing in the results yet.
I've got a mate who'd be chuffed to hear about this. Wolff decided to attend the race in Japan to support the team as they ran some experiments with the car. He was quite satisfied with how these went, stating that they have a clear direction now.
Even though their one-stop strategy didn't pan out as they'd initially hoped, he believes they're on the right track. It's fascinating to hear about the strategic decisions they're making behind the scenes, isn't it?
Absolutely. They're not just racing, they're problem-solving on the fly. It's what makes this sport so incredible. So Wolff is looking ahead to the Chinese Grand Prix, which is making a comeback to the circuit for the first time since 2019. It's set to take place from the 19th to the 21st of April. He's eager to see how the lessons learned from Suzuka will come to fruition there.
Yes, indeed. He seems looking forward to racing in Shanghai. He mentioned needing a better start to the weekend. I guess some of the improved concept from Suzuka will be applied on the car for the Chinese Grand Prix.
Yes, it'll be interesting to see how they manage. Remember, after 4 races in 2024, Mercedes currently sits 4th in the constructors' rankings with 34 points. That puts them 1 point ahead of Aston Martin, who are just behind in 5th place.
It's a tight field, for sure. Do you think Mercedes can pull ahead with their new strategies and lessons learned?
Only time will tell, my friend. We're definitely in for some thrilling races ahead. But for now, let's keep our eyes on the road and see what the Chinese Grand Prix brings. It's always been an exciting race.
Absolutely. Can't wait to see how it all unfolds.
William, do us a favor and give us a look at what the fans are saying online. What's the chatter out there?
Well, let's see. Freddie Stratton posted on Twitter about the Mercedes F1 team. He said, quote, "Mercedes F1 team on Twitter," unquote.
Oh, how lovely. What's the buzz in the comments?
One of them, going by the name of Ian Physics, says, quote, "The absolute nerve, LMAO," unquote. And then a person called Randy Fitzpatrick chimes in, quote, "I wonder how the sponsors like that," unquote.
Ha, they're not pulling any punches, are they?
No, not at all. Little Baby Burrito, yes, that's the name, even offered to pay for the social media manager's raise. He said, quote, "I'll pay for giving their social media manager a raise myself. This is much better than the dramatic apologies they put out last year," unquote.
These fans certainly have a sense of humor. Got any more gems?
Yes, Thalapeng wonders whether the marketing win doesn't make the Mercedes car an even bigger loss. Then, Randy returns to the discussion and mentions how fast perception and outlook change. He points out that Mercedes went from being the top team to a question mark.
Interesting point. What else do we have?
There's a lot of banter, but a fan named P0 thinks some folk might not be taking this well at all. Helios X14, or Helios 14, concurs that Mercedes Twitter has been under a lot of heat this weekend.
Well, that certainly gives us a taste of the vibes online. Thanks, William Turner. And that brings us to the end of today's episode of F1 Motor Fever Podcast. We've had a right good natter about the recent developments in Formula One, and I must say, it's been a blast. Thanks to all of you for joining us on this ride. Our success is down to listeners like you, so don't forget to subscribe and hit that notification bell. It truly means the world to us.
Couldn't agree more, Enzo. And remember, whether you're enjoying a cuppa or having a pint with friends, there's always time for a bit of F1 chat. So, share our podcast and let's spread the love for this great sport. And keep those comments coming. We always enjoy reading your thoughts and perspectives.
Absolutely. We're here every day, bringing you the most intriguing insights and discussions in the world of Formula One.
And trust me, you won't want to miss what we've got lined up for you in the future. It's going to be, as they say, a belter.
Couldn't have put it better myself, William. So, until next time, thank you for tuning in. We're really looking forward to the next episode. Pedal to the metal. Keep your gaze on the road. Our channel's content is pure gold.